Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys this week? Let's see what your energies are, anything that you need to know. General read can be any aspect of your life. For those of you who are new to the channel, I put singles love readings up every Monday. You can check those out in my playlist. All right, Aries. What does Aries need to know? So I see some frustration. Some of you may be frustrated with someone. There could be some trust issues there. Okay, it could be mixed messages, mind games. Okay. Aries, whoops. There we go. And we have the King of Arrows, King of Swords. So you could be frustrated with someone who's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's a person who's maybe playing some little mind games here. Okay. Could be mixed messages, mixed signals. And then we have the Nine of Stones. Yeah, so it's an energy of somebody who kind of has a habit of doing that. Okay, so it is an energy of the Nine of Stones. It's a single person. I feel we got someone here who just kind of sends mixed messages. You might be not even trust that this person is single. Okay, for some of you, they don't have to be. I mean, this could be just a person who generally is very logical. Sometimes it's a person who comes off as a little bit cold, okay? And often a little detached emotionally. But I feel like I say, I feel this is a person who, is single. Someone who's likely been single for quite some time. So I feel it's just to mix messages. Now you can flip the energy. It could be this person too. But yeah. So let's see what else is happening. Three of Stones. A couple more cards for Aries. Yeah, so there's definitely some little kind of a struggle, maybe weighing the pros and the cons about whether you have anything in common. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Bows. Well, there's definitely, I do see some sort of physical attraction. But to be honest, I feel this is someone who... there's definitely a lack of emotional connection, I feel, or they're just sending mixed messages, but this person could be focused on the physical connection. Now, it's possible this person has a choice too. They may be kind of juggling here, but I feel it really, what it feels like is someone here kind of back and forth in their head. They can't make up their mind, possibly, you see. Maybe whether they want to be single or not. So then we have that Three of Stones. So it's cooperation, compromise, things you have in common, and compatibility. So there's an energy of acknowledging something. Okay, something needs to be acknowledged here. Let's see what else we have. Let me just push these up a bit. I should have zoomed the camera out. I just looked at the screen and realized there's not a lot of room. I'll fix that for the next reading. Eight of Bows, yeah. So it looks like it's, there's talk, communication of some kind here. And it has to do, I don't know if this is somebody who, maybe, like I say, I feel they're single. They have everything they need. They're enjoying the fruits of their labor. But I feel the mixed message. And I do feel this energy of things that you have in common. I mean, they could be kind of back and forth and just can't make up their mind. But I feel it's whether you have enough in common or it's about being a team player, cooperating, compromising, or whether you complement each other. But this Eight of Bows tells me this is someone who I feel communicates. They're very passionate about something here, but I feel maybe they come on a little too strong, or they just kind of come in out of the blue here. But it does look like mixed messages. Yeah, and then we have Ten of Arrows, instruction. Yeah, that's a person who definitely focuses too much on one thing. Very, very focused, you see. I feel it's a person who focuses a lot on the physical attraction. And now it's possible they are juggling too, because I just see the frustration. And Eight of Stones, yeah, it has to do with this person putting in the effort. I feel they focus a lot on work. Okay, they focus a lot on their work. I feel they're kind of set in their ways. But I feel that somebody just kind of comes in out of the blue. You see, they come in when they kind of, want some attention here. It's just I just feel there's this energy of being overwhelmed too. I feel they just can't make up their mind. I do feel this is somebody who's busy. They could be frustrated with you too. So if you are the one who's busy, but it has to do with this focus. And then one more card, Four of Bows. Yeah. So it does look like you know, I do see at the end there's some kind of reason to celebrate, but you know, it has to do with, I mean, somebody could be working from home here too, very focused. Maybe you're just not giving this person enough attention. But you know, the Four of Bows is a house, a home, a family, a strong financial foundation. It's an energy of someone building. They're building something, creating something. They could be someone who builds homes, works on homes, but it has to do with this instruction, okay, this focus, this drive. I feel there is somebody who's, I feel ambitious, okay, but you know, I feel like they, you know, as far as connecting here, I do see this person, it's right in the heart of the reading, back and forth, some kind of struggle, okay? Someone's struggling with something here to make up their mind. Who is this King of Arrows? Let's grab this deck here. King of Arrows. Who is this person? This has to do with their intentions, you see? Yeah, so this is someone who's pretty confident about a decision I feel they're making. They're confident. This is the King of Swords. It's an energy of someone who, you know, thinks things through and then becomes confident, okay? They have everything they need. But you see, one of you is more confident than the other that you have things in common. So there's something happening here. Yeah, see, it's an energy of being single or moving things forward, this path in love, this choice. Yeah, it's possible there's somebody here. There's definitely a, you know, some kind of strong connection here. But I feel this could be someone who has a choice between you and someone else. I mean, maybe they're very physically attracted to you, but maybe they feel there's nothing else you have in common. Okay? I don't know if this is someone who's willing to cooperate or compromise in any way. You see? Yeah, I see someone walking away here. See, it's not emotionally fulfilling. I feel there's a lack of emotional fulfillment with this person. Okay? Yeah, see, there's an energy of temperance. Someone tempering their passions, tempering their emotions, you see? And something feels off. See, I feel it has to do with their intentions. I feel like you're not sure what they want. Maybe you're just frustrated with them because they won't communicate clearly. They won't tell you their intentions. You see, so someone's feeling like walking away or already has. It's, you know, there's a lack of emotion. It's, you know, yeah. And then we have the wheel. So there it is. There's the energy of a cycle ending. See, this is someone who kind of, I feel they even possibly manipulate to get things to go in their favor. They play little mind games possibly for some of you. But it has to do with that. There's definitely a physical attraction. Absolutely. Now, it's possible they're attracted to you and someone else and they just can't make up their mind. So I feel some of you may make up, you know, and it could be yourself too. So I do see a Gemini. Yeah, I feel it's just a person who just can't make up their mind. I feel, you know, the walking away. See, pulling back, feeling something is off. Okay. I feel it's an energy of ending the cycle, getting off at a little bit of a roller coaster. It looks like this is something that's been on and off. But I actually feel if you can just, and I also see the energy of being patient. So I feel it's an energy of just being patient here. Some of you, it looks like you've tried to be. But if it's an on and off situation, you know, you may just push the stop button here. Because I see some of you in the energy of been there, done that, okay? With that Eight of Wands, been there, done that. Because it's like you know, because it does look like it's something on and off. A lot of maybe you're just changing your focus to focus on work and not focused on them. Your house, your home, you know, taking care of things. Yeah, see, thanks, but no thanks. You know, something isn't good enough here. Whether it's yourself or this person, just like I say, take it as it resonates. This is and it's also a person I feel too. Like when you connect with someone and it's on and off, they can't make up their mind, you know, about committing, about putting in the effort. You know, and it could be a person who gets bored or you're just bored of it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's either or, but you know, just getting bored of it, been there, done that. This is someone who just comes in out of the blue, you see? And then they just return to focusing on whatever it is they're doing. I feel like you're going to change your focus yourself here. Tell me about this Ten of Arrows, the instruction. Yeah, see, it's an energy of figuring out what makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally. See, this is what I feel like you want here. And I do feel this is someone who's kind of, can't seem to figure out what they want, who they want, what makes them happy. But I feel like you're just, bored of it. It's not good enough. And it could be someone that's on and off, then they reject you. Okay? So, yeah, but I just feel like, like I say, they just come in out of the blue. But it's something isn't good enough here. It's not right. So let's have a look at the Eight of Stones. Yeah, so we have the energy of ending something. Okay, yeah, they're not putting in a lot of effort. It's possible this person wants you. They come in out of the blue and then they want you to do all the work. Okay, entertain them, make them happy, fill their cup, make them feel good. Then they go right back to what it is they're doing. Yeah, tell me about the Four of Bows. You have a reason to celebrate because if this situation's coming to an end. Yeah, I see truth. See, someone here has to do with truth, success, and victory. I do feel this is someone who wants to be successful. Okay, but that's where the light bulb goes off. I feel where you see. Yeah, and then we have the Initiate of Wands. See, this is someone who comes in. Now, the Initiate is kind of like the Knight. See, someone who comes and goes, they rush in, they come in fast and strong. They're not patient. They kind of want what they want. I can see their energy. But there it is, initiating the conversation. See, something is ending. Now, I also feel some of you, there's other energies here too. You could be frustrated with your job. Okay, maybe you don't love it anymore. Okay, it's not emotionally fulfilling. You're not having a good time. Okay, it doesn't feel right. It's like you feel like you're not in the right place. So I do see possibly some of you quitting where you work and working somewhere else. Okay, because I feel it has to do with being happy now. And just doing something I feel that's fulfilling. Now, I do see also the energy of happy home, happy life. I do feel like, again, that energy. I do see a Scorpio here, too, for some of you. Somebody's ending something. They're going to talk to you. They're coming in to tell you the truth. Now, it could be someone who's ended a situation with someone else, okay, that isn't working. So like I say, it's almost like something on and off. Okay, make sure you get truth. Don't be afraid to ask for the truth. All right? Yeah, see, I feel you're going to look at this communication very, very carefully. This is someone going to initiate a conversation with you here. Looks like they have some fire in their chart, or they just come in that energy. Yeah, it has to do with being single. This an energy of being single. I mean, this could be someone here who just wants to be single because they just ended a relationship. But if this, like I say, if it could be somebody who's coming off something that's been on and off. So if you have a person coming towards you, like I say, look at the details carefully. Okay. Little Virgo energy, Taurus, Capricorn, some of you have in your chart, possibly. But I feel it has to do with just looking at the situation, at this communication, the way they communicate. They just come in out of the blue. Yeah, they're very positive, very fun. You can have a good time with this person. But this is somebody who doesn't really stick around. Tell me about the Death card. Yeah, someone's ending something with another person. See, it's a person who, they end it with one person. They come towards you. If they don't get what they want, like I say, or they reject you. They can't make up their mind. Basically, it's just a person who can't make up their mind. Okay? But I feel like you're going to look at this. And I do feel like, this is yourself single. So it could be somebody here who's either telling you they just want to be single because they've just come off of a relationship. Maybe they just want to be friends, okay? But it could be yourself friend zoning. I would be, like I say, it looks like you've kind of had enough here, okay? Some of you. Tell me about that frustration. Why is there all this frustration? See, some of you have tried to initiate a conversation, or maybe they have. It's kind of like... it's not the Knight of Pentacles so much. It's, I would have to say, a little more powerful than the Page, because it's actually an actual initiation where it's an energy of initiating it. But I feel like it's the feminine energy definitely here with what I'm seeing down here. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you started something with this person because you're frustrated, tired of waiting, being patient. You see? Yeah. But I gotta be honest, I feel this is someone that has to do with their confidence, being confident. I feel someone here feels, I feel like you've tried to make someone feel confident here, if that's the issue, where someone isn't feeling comfortable. Because I often, with any Pentacles energy like that, with communication, when I see this fast incoming, it makes someone feel uncomfortable. Okay? Tell me more about this initiate of Pentacles. It looks like someone's initiated a conversation there, yeah. But see, there's something lacking. See, it's someone who ghosts you, ignores you. You try to talk, they ghost you, ignore you. I feel like you're bored of it. Yeah, it looks like you're just bored of this. There's just a lot of lack, loneliness. Yeah. Could be something to do with money, too. A lack of money here. Some of you definitely could be frustrated with a job. There's a lack of money. You know, working really hard, putting a lot of work into something and not having enough money at the end of the month to, you know, take care of things. As it does look like some of you could be leaving a job. Like I say, this could be anything going on in your life. You know, and it could be too where you no longer like your job. So it's, you know, a lot of times the lovers is a path, choosing something you love. I feel some of you are walking away. I definitely feel you're moving on from something here. Yeah, I do see a lot of burdens, baggage. See? A lot of burdens here. So I feel the cycle is going to end. And I also feel some of you, you know, like I see this person, it has to do with them. It has to do with them taking responsibility, pulling their weight. Something, I feel it's an energy of someone who never acknowledges what you do, all the work you do. Okay? So there's something lacking there. So if this is actually a relationship, someone feels like someone isn't pulling their weight, or they have too much going on, working multiple jobs. Because I actually feel there's someone who feels they're not getting attention. They're not getting what they want from the other person. Someone feeling kind of lonely. I do think there's a person who's thinking of walking away here, whether it's you or them, but it all depends who's the person focused on house, home, and work too much. Okay, but I'm seeing a single person here. Yeah, see, we got someone keeping their feelings to themselves, drinking their tears. So now this is often a person who, you know, kind of has feelings, something they want to share, but they don't. Okay, they don't share it. They keep it to themselves. So, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of frustration about, definitely emotions. Because, you know, that King of Swords comes across as a little cold, strict, very structured. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be where they're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at all. They could be anybody. So it's whoever you may be dealing with here. And it looks like you're dealing with someone. I'm not seeing new, but I do see the cycle ending. Okay. Now this is where things, and I actually feel this is someone is going to be making some kind of a choice between two. That's, I feel, another scenario where they're ending a situation with one person coming in. But I don't know here how you feel. To be honest, I feel like you're not going to be sure how you feel. Okay. They're offering something. It may not be good enough, but I feel a lot of you are just sort of bored. Okay. I also feel there's someone who gets bored easy too. They have a tendency to change their mind. Okay. They come in with somebody, they get what they want, they're fulfilled, they're happy at the time, and then they change their mind. So I'd be cautious with anyone here who's back and forth between a couple of people. Yeah, see, it has to do with waiting patiently. See, is this someone tired of waiting? It's getting bored of waiting for someone. See, and it has to do with whether, you know, to invest in this. It also has to do with the timing. Okay. So this is somebody, like I say, I feel like it's an energy where someone comes in, they're just spontaneous out of the blue. But I feel it becomes a little overwhelming. I feel someone here has been really, really busy too. And I do think someone's going to initiate a conversation. So those of you who are in a relationship and you're working really, really hard, multiple jobs, okay, and you're just exhausted, you're just drained all the time because you're just so busy, you may have a person who actually is wanting to talk because someone's feeling ghosted, right? Ignored, left out in the cold. But I feel it's because someone feels they don't have enough money. Now, maybe you're just keeping that. Are you keeping that to yourself? Okay. Are you in a relationship or something with someone where you're keeping your feelings to yourself? You don't want to tell this person? Okay. I actually see a very independent energy, being independent for some of you. Okay, most Aries are generally independent. I feel it's an energy of someone who actually has everything they need, but I feel it's someone here's like that focus and that drive. So if it's not them, it could, I have to be honest, it could be yourself, or if you have a partner or someone who's, you know, feeling kind of lonely, but someone's worried a little bit about money. So it's an energy of asking for help. See, somebody carries all the weight, the burdens, they do all the chores, they do everything, but they don't ask the other person for help. So I'm seeing that. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? Even if it's financial, if you're in a partnership with somebody, you keep it all to yourself. Because I do feel as somebody here with fire, Aries, Leo, or Sag energy, trying to initiate a conversation. It has to do with some kind of truth, victory, success with a house and a home. It's an energy of someone trying to come up with some kind of idea. Okay, and I feel they're hoping this will work for some of you. So a couple of scenarios, just take what resonates. You know, tell me about the Two of Cups. You know, some of you definitely, there's this on and off thing going on. Definitely with someone who doesn't really pull their weight. They come in out of the blue. They want you to do the work, but you've been working, and then all of a sudden this person kind of wants attention. See, they just come in out of the blue. It's like you're supposed to kind of, I don't know, drop everything to make them happy, bend over backwards to please them. So that's another thing too. I feel, don't be a people pleaser. Okay, don't be afraid, because I know Aries, you guys can be, you know, you'll stand up for yourself. A lot of times don't take BS, but I also know a lot too that a lot of Aries can be very passive, because, you know, a lot of Aries people are really, really hard working and become independent. If something needs doing, you just go do it. But it can become a habit where you kind of do everything. So if you're in a relationship or a partnership with someone, tell them, okay? Ask for help. Don't keep it to yourself. Because I do feel someone wants to initiate a conversation here about that. Others of you, this choice in love, that's what I want to look at. Yeah, someone's moving away to avoid a disaster. So now I do see something about a house and a home. I do feel someone here, you know, maybe there's something to do with this house, this home, and this relationship. Maybe it's too much work. Okay. So it has to do with the two of cups here. So someone could be moving away from one person coming towards you. They're trying to avoid a disaster. Okay. But I also see the energy of someone moving and relocating. It has to do with focusing on something else. So if you are, I mean, it looks almost like we got someone who, I mean, if you're in a relationship with someone and you go to work all day, maybe even multiple jobs, and I know a lot of people are doing that these days, and I can kind of see this energy. Someone worried about money, you know, always work, 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 and then coming home and have a lot of other stuff to do, you see. But not asking for help, that because someone's keeping things to themselves here. See, they're not telling someone how they feel. They'd rather keep their feelings to themselves. So if that's yourself, okay, don't be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, but I can definitely see someone moving away from one person, okay, and moving towards another, or another person coming in. I do see a person here possibly making peace. Okay, leaving something behind, making peace. I also see someone, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff to do with moving and relocating, a different house, a different home. See, it has to do with being happy, happy home, happy life. Ten of arrows. This is somebody who's very focused, instruction. They stay focused. But you know that this is like the 10 of swords. So this is something that's ended painfully. So some of you have a person who's actually ended a cycle with someone. Okay, someone's about to make up their mind here too. So for those of you who it's a dating situation, a choice in love, there's a choice to make. So if you have a choice, it looks like someone here is not going to pull their weight. This is, you know, they won't, they want you, they'll let you do all the work in that scenario, because I can see it here, and I do feel some of you are going to possibly move away to avoid a disaster and move in another direction. Or like I say, this person could be coming in to initiate a conversation with you. It's a person figuring out what makes them happy. Okay, So one more on that Six of Swords, but I definitely can see somebody moving to a new home, relocating, and maybe even moving in together. If you're seeing someone, it could be making a decision, moving in together. But I mean, it's very possible some of you got a little thinking to do about that too, especially if you've been in a relationship with someone who doesn't pull their weight. They don't pick up after themselves. They never do any chores or cook or clean, even though you both work. Lots of relationships have that. That's, probably the age-old issue, right? For a lot of people. Yeah. Someone here is quite particular too. I feel kind of picky. But yeah, I feel it's just saying to don't keep those feelings to yourself. Talk about it. Don't hold it in. Okay. Don't bend over backwards to please somebody. Okay. Let somebody, let somebody else carry a bit of the workload here. I feel this person's going to talk about it. I feel like we got someone going to talk about this truth. They're having a little light bulb moment. I feel they're coming up with an idea. Okay. So, it's a win or lose, success kind of energy. So, there's some kind of an agreement. Maybe negotiating something here, maybe having an agreement between two people. But I also see somebody leaving a relationship behind. Now, if this is an energy of moving in together, you may have somebody initiating a conversation, some of you about a prenup, okay? Some kind of an agreement. I also see a need for two people to get on the same page. But that's still here. It's, it doesn't go away. It doesn't matter scenario. We got a person here, the Novice of Cups, not really talking. Somebody's not talking. Now, I don't know, like I say, it's almost like it could be someone blaming somebody, or I feel we have someone with a little bit of baggage from a past relationship possibly too. It's an energy of learning to talk about it, being on the same page, some kind of an agreement here. It doesn't have to be a prenup, but I see that for some people here. Somebody who wants a prenup before you move in together. There's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you know what you want here. You're not settling. Queen of Wands energy, you see. But like I say, Aries can be quite passive at times. Aries are often very hard workers. So that's why I feel someone here, kind of worried about money. But I also see a person where somebody comes home, the other person wants some time. Because I feel someone feels I can't make someone happy, or they want to know if someone is happy. Because I feel someone, it's like they're moving around through their world, but not talking. Someone's not talking a lot. They're keeping everything to themselves. Okay, so if you want something, I feel it's, it's about asking for it, I feel. Yeah. There we have. So I do see friends and family. I see something really positive. Yeah. So a little celebration, family get together. Moving to another community, relocating as well. What is this Three of Cups about? Yeah, there's that someone very busy, things speeding up, someone feeling overwhelmed. See, we got a person who's working multiple jobs, and I feel someone bites off more than they can chew, but it's like they're determined to do it and not ask for help. Ask for help. Just ask for help. Oh my goodness. I feel that is I feel a really big part of this reading for those who are in a relationship, living together, married. Okay, is asking for help, because I see the busy, the being overwhelmed, too much going on. But I also see somebody, for some of you, moving in together. Somebody wants to move in very quickly. Okay, but I also see someone changing their mind possibly about that too. Yeah, maybe things moved a little too fast here for some of you. Maybe you've moved in with somebody, or you're in a situation where things move too quick. Let's have a look at this Novice of Cups. I don't know if it's yourself or the other person. Yeah, see, someone's not telling somebody about work, how much work. See, about asking for help. It's an energy of someone often, I'm not seeing pride getting in the way. I just feel as though I feel like it's a habit. It's just a habit. Yeah. It takes two people to build here. But like I say, I can definitely see some of you, somebody, moving in together, maybe things moving too fast and someone changing their mind. I mean, yeah, or you already have and now, yeah. Yeah, there's the moon. So there's someone here, someone is a little bit worried about taking this to the next level. I feel we got a little bit of worried here, and it could be taking it to the next level about this path. Now, some of you, I can definitely see those of you who are single, okay, completely, because I feel someone here is thinking about being single as well. That's why I feel like, yeah. Especially if you move in with someone and they don't really pull their weight and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I got so much to do. Just ask. But there is the fear of taking things to the next level. See, someone's hiding their feelings, keeping something to themselves here instead of talking about it. Now, some of you could, like I say, if you got a situation with, you're completely single now, okay, and you got a situation that's on and off, you see, where someone's not putting in the effort, they want you to do all the work. They just, like I said, they come in out of the blue. You finished work for the day and all of a sudden this person just spontaneously wants you to, indulge them, fill their cup, make them happy. Yeah, I feel it's time for you to look at what makes you happy. Okay, because I do see it has to do with that taking it to the next level. But I do feel it's energy of how to, there's something that needs to be talked about and how to approach it here. So it could be a lot of different things, but I definitely see things moving too quick for someone. I see two people who've been really, really busy, and there's a need to talk to get on the same page to do with some kind of an agreement. Let me just look at that Eight of Wands again. I think we got two people who are kind of busy, to be honest, with some of you. But yeah, see, this is someone guarded, defensive. See, something needs to be cleared up here. So this is someone feeling a little guarded, defensive, someone who kind of inadvertently pushes someone away because they're not talking about it. Okay, there's the energy of apprehension. I feel some of you want to approach someone. It's almost like, I don't know, somebody's moved in too quick and now they're thinking they would be better off by themselves. But if you have a person who wants to move in and it's moving too fast, and like I say, it could be someone who's changing their mind and you're just keeping it to yourself and not telling anyone. And I see friends and family ask for help, okay? Yeah, some of you. But I definitely can see someone here who there's an on and off situation. The other person's having this and they're going to come towards you. So really just, I say, look at it. There's that Three of Cups again. So now that's telling me friends, family. Now generally it's positive news, okay? But I feel like there's other people involved. Now I don't know if it's family, kids, it's people. Yeah. Something to do with someone's history. Yeah, like I say, it really just feels the same regardless. It has to do with someone pulling their weight. And it has to do with family, friends, some kind of celebration or party, some kind of get together. And there is something really beautiful happening here, but it's almost like this happy home, happy life. Someone's acting like they're happy, but maybe not so happy here. And I feel there's a need to talk. Okay, because we have a person who's thinking about being single, but then there is somebody reaching out wanting to know if someone is single. But you know what I also see? Someone else is enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor here too. Because someone else is doing all the work. Okay, so I feel the biggest message is talking about it, just because of how it starts and how it ends in this next level, or how to approach someone to talk to them. Someone's afraid to approach someone and talk to them about something. Okay, because we have a person hiding their feelings, a little Cancer energy. They're keeping a secret or keeping their feelings to themselves. It's something emotional. Okay, I don't know. It may not be a huge deal, but it has to do with this path. You see, it has to do with cooperation, compromise, compatibility. See, it's an energy of someone bending over backwards to please somebody, filling someone's cup, trying really hard to make them happy. You see? Someone here is a little bit of a pleaser. And I feel like it does become a habit sometimes, you know, when you're with someone. But I'm sensing the energy of 3. So I don't know if it's family, friends, children. Okay. I don't really see children. If it is, they're older children. Family. But yeah, I feel it's just an energy of talking, communicating. There's something that needs to be acknowledged. There's a need for some compromise and cooperation. Yeah, see, someone feels like they're walking on glass. See, we have a person who wants to talk. They're afraid to approach either you or you're afraid to talk to them. And it has to do with a painful ending. Something has come to a painful ending. But it's an energy where, now often it's a straw that broke the camel's back. But I actually see this as somebody more often, especially with that cup, where somebody feels like they're walking on glass around someone all the time because they don't talk. They're not saying anything. And what they really need is help, but they don't want to ask for it, okay? Or there's like other people here. I would say just ask for help from friends and family. Could be getting some kind of advice here, yeah. So I see it's an energy of manifesting, okay? Now, this is an energy of someone who actually has all the tools. They have everything they need to manifest what it is they want. So now it could be a little bit if someone does that as a form of manipulation. But I just feel like there's so much positive here. Like it really has to do with approaching the subject, getting on the same page, taking things to the next level, going down this path. See, it's like someone feels like they're walking on glass. They're afraid. I feel it has to do with this person wanting to talk and approach someone. But I feel like they're walking on glass around the subject, okay? Because that's my card. And you see, it's actually walking on the swords, but I mean, to me, that's just, you know, the term walking on glass is like how you feel around someone. It makes you feel uncomfortable because they won't talk. They keep everything inside them emotionally when something's bothering them. You see? They won't talk about it. It could be the littlest thing. So I feel we have someone here. And I mean, it could be yourself. Just, don't, masculine or feminine. This card just has a masculine energy, but Aries is a masculine sign, but I feel here it has to do with this person there. This is someone generally pretty enthusiastic, charming, definitely someone who's usually dependable within reason. Just because I do see the scenario of this on and off situation, someone who comes in, comes back around all the time. So for the single people, but someone's thinking they'd rather be single here. Okay, or someone's enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor, but yet the other person's keeping it to themselves instead of asking for help. So it's almost like, I don't know, someone may be complaining a little. I feel we have a person who wants to make someone happy, but they're not really sure what to do, or they want to know if somebody is happy because they're coming across maybe as they're not. So there's a little bit of confusion there. And there's the star, see? So someone's hopes and dreams, I feel, taking it to the next level, but I feel we have someone with some baggage. They need to let go of some things that are bothering them. Somebody needs to let go of some things that are bothering them with the stars, okay? And then we have the Chariot. It has to do with, it has to do with somebody who's used to being in control. You see, it's about letting go of control. But it has to do with someone's emotions, trying to control their emotions. Someone's going to lose control here, though. See, it's about giving up control. It's a habit, I feel. I mean, if we have someone who's been single a long time, even a single parent energy, used to, taking care of everything, and then you get into a connection with someone and you don't really ask for help. But there still could be baggage from a past relationship with someone who didn't pull their weight, where when you approach them to talk about it, they would maybe lose their temper. Okay. So yeah, I feel there's a need to let go of that. Because especially for those of you who are moving in with somebody or going back and forth, with someone's house. I mean, it could be this person just that you're seeing wanting to talk to you about it. But I feel someone needs to let go of control. They're always trying to control, but it's because it's a habit, not because they're trying to control everything. So, okay, whether it's you or them, but whoever that is that's not sharing their feelings and keeping them to themselves, the other person feels like they're walking on glass. because they don't know how to approach the subject. And it really could be to do with moving and relocating and a prenup too. So I feel there's a need to take a little bit of a break. Someone needs a break. I feel we have someone who works a lot. They're exhausted. See, it's an energy of clearing up negative thoughts, clearing things out. Okay. Taking a little bit of a break, having a rest. I mean, maybe it's time for a weekend getaway here for some of you. But yeah. And there we have justice. See, it's about being fair. Yeah, this has to do with commitment, marriage, moving in together. So this actually looks like someone is thinking about taking a break from a relationship or a committed relationship or marriage here. But I feel this is an energy, something that can be healed. Okay? One of you needs to let go of control. I mean, it could be both of you, where you're used to both being in control. Maybe there's a little bit of a power struggle. Okay, maybe a little bit of a power struggle here between two people. Okay, it generally looks pretty temporary. I do feel it's something that can work out. Okay, but it's about, I feel, being patient with each other. But what's so interesting is, and I'm seeing strength, which just tells me there's a Leo here with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in there. This is somebody quite smart, articulate. They're analyzing something. Okay, that's this big energy of this couple energy that I'm feeling. Others of you, I still feel like there's somebody who's taking a little break. Okay, they've just ended a situation with somebody and they're going to take a break, and then this person's going to want to talk to you. Okay, they're going to initiate a conversation. So they're going to swoop right in, probably out of the blue when you least expect it. So again, the energy's there. If it is something you've had that's on and off, or somebody was juggling between you and someone else, okay, so you're getting a little bit of a heads up. Yeah, there's the moon energy, a little confusion, see, things that are hidden. So, yeah, that's, again, that moon. Mystery, confusion, illusion, secrets. Somebody keeping secrets, keeping things to themselves. Sometimes it's just emotion. People just keep their deep feelings to themselves. A lot of Cancer energy here. We know Cancer sometimes do that, right? They wake up in the morning and it's just like, leave me alone. I just need to have my coffee. Don't bug me. Don't ask me a question. I have experience in this. Yeah, I can see the energy. Just, it's like I say, patience. Different temperaments. Two people I feel fairly much the same, but different temperaments. Somebody's a little more emotional than the other person. But I can see a person feeling lonely because somebody focuses so much on something here. Okay, but I do see a celebration, a party. I don't know if there's some kind of plans or something being arranged here, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, I can see an emperor. You got an emperor coming in. Honestly, Aries, I feel like it could be yourself, masculine or feminine. That's your energy. See, this is someone who likes to be in control. They like to be in charge. And it's sometimes just because somebody's been in control for a long time, it's hard to let go. Okay? See, taking things to the next level. There's a crossroads here, some kind of choice to be made. Some of you got an emperor coming in who wants to take things to the next level. There's the energy of change. Some of you got somebody coming back around. But I don't know. I feel like you've gone through some kind of change too. Okay? Going through some kind of change. I can also, and another thing I see of someone's feelings, emotions, I feel somebody here could be going through that change of life too. That time in their life. Okay? Women go through change. I see some of that too. Someone being a little bit moody. This is something that passes over time. Okay. Yeah. But I feel with the world here, there's this positive change coming. And if you do have a person who keeps coming back on and off, do make sure that they have changed. Okay. Like I say, if they haven't changed, I feel like you'll just rather be single. That's why that single card is there. Someone's thinking they'd rather be single because of some kind of family relationship situation. Yeah, Two of Bows. We have a person who's making a decision. It's either take it to the next level, married, commit, move in together for some of you. Others of you, it is already two people who are together. and making a decision if it's, you know, and it is taking it to the next level to get married. I feel one of you is not sure. Somebody here is not sure they want to. Okay. But I feel we have someone who's walking on glass a little, or they're just afraid to, you know, bring it up. It could cause an ending. So I feel it also, again, it has to do with choosing the right time to talk and communicate. It's like the time's never right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it feels like pretty normal relationship stuff for the most part. So just watch those on and off relationships with the people who keep coming back around and juggling. Because I honestly, some of you, I feel we have somebody who's not faithful. Okay. And I don't know sure if it's in a married relationship or just someone who's dating somebody and it's been on and off. Okay. Yeah, but I feel we got two people before you take it to the next level, prenup or some kind of an agreement. Okay. So yeah, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, you got an Empress as someone who's determined. They're also very logical. I feel that's connected to that King of Swords energy. Very logical, very wise. See, being very confident. This is someone who's pretty confident about it. But it's somebody else isn't. Okay? And that's why I feel like it could be you, unless you're, you know, actually a masculine energy. I'm seeing earth energy here as well too, but very strong Leo, right? Take care, you guys. Wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.